What is going on, you guys? It is your boy, the Wizard here. Today, we're back with another album ranking. It's going to be a little bit of a short one because this band only has 4 studio albums that were released. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a short one, so we're going to kind of speed through it today. It's not really going to be a long video, I'm sorry, but this is an amazing band who also quote themselves as the greatest band of all time, and they're pretty damn close. I love this band, Tenacious D. Formed by Jack Black and Kyle Gass in the 90s. And then they had their first studio album come out in 2001, I believe. And skyrocketed, man. They're one of the greats. They are one of the greats, as they call themselves, the greats. But yeah, I love Tenacious D, so let's get into it. Starting with number 4, we have their last album they ever released in 2018, Post-Apocalypto. This was released not really as a full album full of, like, you know, songs, like finished, actual, mature, written songs. They weren't like it wasn't their standard stuff, because it released with a YouTube movie or series of a movie that was called Post-Apocalypto, which was supposedly the sequel to Pick a Destiny. I didn't really care for it. I didn't really care for the animation or, you know, the direction of it. So me listening to this album, I kind of was... It's not bad when it's just the album and not the movie. The movie's eh. The animation, eh, you know. And now you can't even watch it on YouTube because it was so explicit. Now you can only find it on their DVDs that Tenacious D makes with their Masterwork DVDs or whatever they're called. And... So yeah, now it's ancient to the internet, and now you can't even find it, so it's no use to watch it. But the album itself is not terrible, but kind of a letdown. I got some points off because there's more skits than there are songs, and it probably would make a lot more sense if you just watched the animated series film thing. You know, it would just make more sense, but it didn't really click with me, but it was funny. It was very funny, and that's all I really could ask for from a Tenacious D album is some great laughs. And boy, you get some pretty good ones out of this album. It's very, very hilarious, but it's just not their best work. So yeah, that's why I give Post-Apocalypto a 95%. It's not terrible, but it's like it's like half good, half decent, half okay-ish, you know? You get it. Okay, moving on to number 3, top 3 already. To number 3, we have their 2012 release, Rise of the Phoenix, which I have to show the censored album cover on here because, damn. This, I will say, is probably their most mature album, because they had to have, like, somehow really wrote their asses off here, because there's some funny-ass moments in this album. The skits are hilarious. There's actually more songs than skits this time. People are moving upstairs. Don't worry about that. And in the first song, they acknowledge that the Pick of Destiny movie and the soundtrack was a bomb. And it really took them time to get over that, and especially Jack Black, because it really took a toll on him with his acting career, and he never wants to write another script again. So they delve into that in this album, and then it makes for some very funny lyricism, but then also some strong and mature lyrics that really catch your eye. It's very, very cool. It's very interesting, and I really think everybody should really check this album out if you're into Tenacious D as much as I am. So yeah. But yeah, the title track is really good. Rise of the Phoenix is a really good song. I really do think that they really took a toll with this album, and it made me think that right now we really need Tenacious D. We need their laughter, and we need their comedy, we need their strange lyrics back. We just need that joy from what they gave us with this album that made us think again about Tenacious D and really think about who they are as a band, and, you know, they really can stand their own, you know, and they're really, actually really, really good. And that's what I got from this album. So yeah, I give Rise of the Phoenix a 98%. It is awesome. Okay, moving on to number 2. We have their first debut, Tenacious D. Oh my God, what an album, what a debut. It's awesome. I was really blown away by this album. From the first song, Kielbasa, is a hilarious track, but it also just kicks ass, rocks hard. Dave Grohl on drums too. Oh my God, what a madman on the kit. There's so many good songs. You got Tribute, Wonder Boy, then some others that I can't mention because of their names. Double Team is so good. Excuse me. But yeah. But here's the one thing I would say. It's a little long. It's 50 minutes long, and that's because of the last song being like 9 minutes. So that's a little bit of a bloated track. But you have so much fun with it that you're just kind of riding with them on the journey. And this album's near perfect for me because although I do wish it was a little bit shorter and not as many skits as there were songs, like I wish there were more songs than skits, it still is so much fun to listen to, and I would so go back and just listen to the whole thing again because I could just listen to them all day long. By the way, excuse the dryer going off in the back. But yeah, this album is near perfect. One of my favorites from them because they really showed who Tenacious D really is at the start, and man, I don't think people were ready for it, man. It's such a time to be alive when that came out. I wasn't even alive when it came out, but I bet it was a time. So yeah, a kick-ass album. So yeah, I gotta give it a 99%. Near perfect, one of the best. Oh my God, such a great debut. Definitely recommend this one to anybody that's in love with their comedy, for sure. Okay, but it's time. You should know what my number 1 is by now. It is 100% for sure the Pick of Destiny soundtrack. I just see this as an album with so many great songs. Kickapoo, Beelzebub, Car Chase City, Dude, I Totally Miss You. Oh my God, Master Exploder. Every track goes so hard. Even the skits, like even the little transition moments in the movie that are in the album, flow so well, and just you get it. Because even if you hadn't seen the movie, I think it'd be a fun listen. You'd be like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. But if you've definitely seen the movie, then you know everything that's happening, and you're so immersed in what's happening. Because you know the movie scenes. Everybody knows, if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what you're seeing when you're hearing the music, and that's what you want. And it's so perfect that way. And they really just came out with it is short. It is a very short album because yes, it only fits for the movie. But it's this is what I'm saying about Post-Apocalypto and Pick of Destiny being a real movie and having real songs in it and parts in it that really flow well together. Then you have Post-Apocalypto, where it doesn't really collide well as an album unless you've seen the thing. And if you haven't seen the thing, you don't know anything that's going on in this album. But in Pick of Destiny, you can really tell the story. Post-Apocalypto, you're kind of getting the story as it goes, but you get more skits and longer talking moments that don't really, in Pick of Destiny album, you don't really get that. And that's what's so cool about it. It's very, 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 very cool. Hard rocking, kicks ass. Dave Grohl on the drums again. Jack and Kyle are just giving it their all in this album. Jack's voice is the best it's ever been in this whole discography. Oh my God. I mean, what could you ask for more, man? It's just a perfect album. It is. It really is. That's why I got to give Pick of Destiny a 100%. So good. I definitely recommend this album and the movie if you haven't heard this album or haven't seen the movie. I guarantee you, you'll have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, that's my album ranking for Tenacious D. I'm thinking next I'll probably do either Ghost or Living Color. You guys let me know in the comments below which one you want to see next, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.